Hello, Internet. Welcome back to Eric's Corner with the word of the not so wise. If you enjoy my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and follow me and share my videos when you see them on Facebook or wherever I post them. Today I'm going to talk about, internet censorship and people just seeking attention. I got rid of both my Facebook accounts. Was Facebook clean for about 2 years because this is back 4 years ago, where if you got banned, you were completely shut down. You couldn't use Messenger, Marketplace, nothing, and they relaxed those a little bit. I made a separate account, and well, it would ban both of them because obviously the algorithm figured out that you were the same person, and you just can't say anything. I was talking about there were some people, I want to say in Germany, it doesn't matter, and there was an ambulance coming through, and there's a construction zone. Well, people were getting out of their cars to move the cones so the ambulance could get through. Well, they're rubber cones. I said the rubber cones, just run them over. Well, run them over, even though I was talking about cones, and got banned for it. And it's like, well, this is, and you try to contest it, and they say, oh, nope, never mind, and it figures us out in like 2 seconds. So, and people just seeking attention. Like, so anyway, I made a new account, and it's all just tits and ass and bimbos at the gym with their asses hanging out. Like, oh, this had to do a workout that I just made up. Like, working out 20 hours a week. You are not looking like that doing this dumbass workout that you made up 15 minutes a day. There's no way. But I made a second account again because my first one kept getting banned, and I need a platform to spread my channels. The only reason I got Facebook back because I on the goddamn thing way too much. Just ask Olivia. But the new algorithm is, I don't know why I'm just being bombarded by women breastfeeding. I mean, why do you get to have your bare tits out because you're feeding your kid? I mean, I'm not saying it is not a beautiful, natural thing. I am saying I don't understand you putting pictures of it on the fucking internet. That is disgusting. Your kid is going to go to school someday. Yo, hey, Dave, mom's got a great rack. Yeah, I wish I could suck on them tits too. You know that's coming, right? And it is a lot of them, and it doesn't matter how many times I push, I want to see less of this and X them out. They just seem to keep showing up, and the threads are absolutely freaking disgusting. It's a bunch of creepy dudes like, oh my God, Jesus. I just do not understand why this is the way to crave attention. And back years ago when there were these videos of guys saying, hey, you need to cover your boobs if you're going to do that in public. Well, that created a whole wave of social injustice. Now, I'm not saying you're wrong for feeding your kid in public. If they won't eat when their face is covered, then don't. The polite thing to do is kind of awkwardly look away and try not to trip over anything, or else you're a creeper if it happens to catch your vision. But of course, you look at it on the internet, then it's just totally fine and it's not creepy. Prediction, these women are all divorced, single, jobless women, probably wine moms. I never see a dad in these pictures. I don't know if that's relevant or not. But, and women, when this first started, would throw a towel over their head. Oh, see, I'm covered. Wow, look at me. Wow. So edgy and clever. You didn't even come up with that. No, you know damn well what people mean. Cover yourself. Now, the guy that yelled at you for it and made a big spectacle, he's a dickhead. But don't go to the mall and sit there with your tit out, with your phone at the ready. Hey, somebody, hey, look at me. Hey, look, my tits are out. Hey, somebody say something. I need clout for my social media. I need to be a victim here. I need somebody to say something. Anybody? No, nothing? Oh, well, fuck. Let me shove my tit in your face with my baby. See, say something. Like, what in the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I have a theory here. The reason that this is offensive, I think this is a masculine instinct of seeing a woman who is made vulnerable here. It's like when you're younger, you see all these THOTS running around with their tits hanging out, and you're just like, oh my God, they're so pretty. Now, as an older person, not even as a dad with daughters, I mean, I'm not even talking about any of that. You're going, oh my God, you're just begging for freaking problems here. And I feel like that's maybe what their issue is. It's like, hey, you're being exposed here. Now, if I'm out and I'm with the wife and kid, and she needs that one of the kids is fussy, or the baby, of course, is fussy, they need to eat, okay, that's fine. We dip back into a coat rack or something, or sit someplace a little bit more private. I don't understand why that isn't like the social norm, really. I mean, again, if it's not an option, then fine. And again, trying to politely avert your eyes and not trip over anything. And, you know, I feel like there's some kind of paternal instinct that's kicking here. I'd really like to see somebody dive into the psychology of that, because I think that's what's happening. Because I personally will get really angry really quick and short-tempered, and I'll have a very short fuse if I think something's happening where my kids are in jeopardy. Olivia deep frying something on the stove and the kids in the kitchen. Get out of the kitchen. That shit's 350 degrees. That's third-degree burns immediately. If they even splash themselves, much less the whole goddamn pot comes off there. I was blocking up a trailer. I had to have a buddy come over. My truck was broke down for the, you know, all the time that it was. And it was a fifth wheel trailer, a gooseneck. So I needed another gooseneck trailer because, you know, they don't all come equipped with it to move it and so on and so forth. Well, his truck sat up higher. So I had to monkey with it and drop it on dunnage, pick up the landing gear, put new dunnage underneath, and I'm cranking it up. And Olivia's watching with the Alaric then when, you know, he was, 1.5 years old or whatever. And I'm like, move, get out of the way, get behind the truck. If one of these slips out of there, it's going to come at you at 200 miles an hour and you are not going to have time to duck. I said it much more meanly and forcefully than that. And I feel like that's one place where I'm pretty allowed to be short-tempered within reason. So, you know, put your tits away, girls. I'm not quite sure why this has become the trending popular thing to do. I mean, again, the act is not disgusting. You are disgusting for the way you're broadcasting it. I just do not understand. And why Facebook's allowing the nudity because of this situation. One girl, oh, I'm having breast cancer surgery tomorrow, so I'm getting my boobs tattooed. And, oh, so you can have them up there because it's a medical issue. Like, no, hey, give me attention, shower me with attention and praise at how brave I am and everything else, which, yes, I mean, yes, I hope your cancer treatment goes as planned. I hope that turns out okay. But my God, the grab for the clout, and I don't think clout's the right word, but so on and so forth. So anyway, put your tits away, ladies. I mean, my God, it's just so fucking classless. And I mean, again, coming from a dude telling you you shouldn't do this. And I'm not the only one. I see the threads of people going, what are you fucking doing? And like I said, I keep telling show me less, and it just keeps showing up. So anyway, have some class, folks. And I mean, the internet is not your safe space and there to support you. I mean, it's just really not the place to go. So anyway, thank you for joining me on my channel. I think I'm done for the weekend. I hope you like my new wardrobe that Olivia got me. Sweaters are a lot of fun. They're kind of thin, but they were like $3 a piece. So have a good rest of your day. Thanks for joining me.